Good evening and thanks for watching the News at 11. I'm Dawn Baker. We are learning more about the damage done after a big fire in Garden City displaced several families. It happened at the Azure Cove Apartments off of Highway 80 almost 3 months ago. Alyssa Jackson got the fire report. It's estimated that there are more than $1 million in damage there. And you talked to some of the families who have been impacted.
That's right, Dawn. We talked to them that night, and we also got to follow up with them today. The fire report gave that estimate of more than $1 million, and where they also think that the fire started, which was in the laundry room. But as far as how it started, it's still undetermined. I spoke with a family who actually relocated in the same complex, but they lost everything, and what was left, people came in and stole it. Those flames are hard to forget. The night of November 9th changed the lives of Juan Tercios' family and several others. We're here 3 months later to check in with Juan. Our partners at Telemundo helped us translate this interview, so there will be some paraphrasing.
Muy triste porque ver que sus cosas están quemando y no es fácil.
Juan's family made it out safely. There are 5 of them.
Somos como unas 5 familias de origen hispano, latinos, pues, de Puerto Rico y nosotros somos de Centroamérica, de Honduras.
He's sitting in their new apartment in Azure Cove, just buildings down from where they lost everything. The fire report estimates $1.5 million in damage. While there were no fatalities, it mentioned second-degree burns and bruises to some of the firefighters. The report confirms it took them 6 hours to put out the fire, mentioning in many spots there was no visibility. Many organizations stepped in to help families like Juan's, but he says he can't say the same for their property owners.
Habláramos a la aseguranza de inquilino que teníamos. Solo eso nos decían y no los ayudaron en nada. Pues.
This is video of what they walked into after the fire. Their belongings ransacked and stolen by thieves. He says coming back to Azure Cove was the only option they had. They're living off savings and credit.
Que íbamos para afuera y yo ya no hallaba a dónde irme con mi familia.
As far as what it looks like now, a tarp is on the roof, but demolition hasn't started. There is still a gate around the building. WTOC hasn't been able to reach the property owners for any updates. We know that more than 40 people were displaced, including nearly a dozen children. Garden City Fire says there should be an investigative report released soon that should have more details from that night. We'll get an update to this story when we have that information.